Hi everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm teacher Nazatul Shima binti Zulkifli from SMK Agama Arab Perlis. Okay, so for this second slot, okay, so part two, we are going to focus more on writing. But as you all know, writing we have three parts, right? Part one, part two, and part three. So for today, basically what we are doing, we are going to focus on part three. Okay, so for your information, for part three, we have a format essay, which is there are four types of essay. But in the question for writing paper for part three, there are only three questions. Okay, so you are supposed to choose and select only one to be answered. Okay, so for part three, okay, there are four types of essay that might be tested. So the first one is a report. Second is a review. Third one is a narrative essay, a story, and last but not least, writing a review. Okay, so now I know all of you are enjoying your school holidays, but make sure, please take a look at this one and jot down every important details, okay? Because SPM is just around the corner. Okay, so basically for part three, we have four types of question. So for today, we are going to focus on how to write a review. What is a review? Review is ulasan. Okay, so for information, there are many types of review. Okay, but first, what is review? Okay, review is a report on something that you like or dislike based on your opinions. You give personal views based on what you saw, what you observed, what you watched, what you felt, experienced, and tasted. Your views are also based on your participation or involvement at the venue or event or in the activity. So basically, what is a review? So a review meaning something that you are supposed to do a review about something. For example, you want to make a review about the restaurant that you have been. Okay, for example, you have to give the name of the restaurant and then you have to state whether the restaurant is good or bad. So this is very important because you want to make recommendation. So what is recommendation? Yeah, you want to recommend, you nak cadangkan. Okay, so you have to write a review, ulasan. Okay, so based on what you have experience. Okay, for example, you went to a restaurant, so maybe you have tried their chicken tikka or their chicken rice. Okay, so you want to write a few review regarding what you have tasted. Okay, what can be reviewed? So there are so many things, okay, that you can do a review. Okay, for example, a movie, mall, book, hotel, restaurant, cafe, television, radio show, sports game, event, recreational center, concert or live show, online shopping company or platforms, online game, services such as delivery, health, transportation, and welfare. Okay, next. So before you are going to write on review, okay, you have to let yourself familiar with a few specific terms what you are going to be reviewed. Okay, so here as you can see, there are book, movie or TV show, cafe, hotel, and event. So for example, if you want to focus on book review, okay, basically based on what you have read. So you have to mention about the title of the book and then the author, okay, who wrote the book, okay, and then the publisher of the book, the genre. So whether it is a romantic comedy, a novels, okay, for example, or it is about romance, or it's a biography of somebody which is very important, for example. So next one, let's see if you want to write about a movie review. Okay, so of course it's the same. It is a title, okay, and then the writer, the producer, and what is the genre of the movie. For example, Transformers. Okay, so what is the genre of that movie? So basically, it's an action-packed blockbuster or film. So next one is about cafe or restaurant. Okay, so for example, you have to give the name of the restaurant. Okay, for example, Naza's restaurant. Okay, so next one is about the location. So this one is different from book and the movie show because the restaurant is a physical building you are supposed to recommend to others, and of course they want to know where is the location of the cafe or the restaurant. Okay, so you have to give the location. Next one, okay, is about the owner or the chef of the cafe or restaurant. Okay, so definitely restaurant is about food, right? You're hungry right now. Okay, so it's almost lunch. So what type of dishes or cuisines that we have? Maybe we have a Western, pastries, or is it a local delicacies, okay, at the cafes or the restaurant. Okay, so next one, hotel. Okay, it's the same. For book, you have to mention the title, but for the hotel, you have to mention the name. Okay, nama hotel. Okay, so next one, okay, hotel is different. You have to tell what is the star rating for that hotel. Okay, we have 3 stars hotel, 4 stars hotel. Of course, okay, the most stars here will be the very, very good, the best hotel for you to recommend to others. Okay, so hotel is a type of accommodation, penginapan. Okay, so basically what you are going to review for the hotel, maybe you want to mention about the room, okay, about the services, about the facilities that being offered at the hotel. Okay, next one is an event, activity, or program. So you have to give the name. Okay, what is the name of the program? Okay, next one, the organizer. Who organized the event? Next one is the venue. Okay, the place, the location. Again, what location? And last but not least, what is the type of exhibition, or is it just competition? Okay, so that all of a few types of review. Okay, next one. Okay, always be prepared with areas to be covered in the review. Okay, for example, so this is the first type of review. Moving. So how about the storyline? So make sure, okay, during the school holidays, okay, I think you are supposed to prepare yourself. Okay, if you would like to take this writing a review as your preference when you are answering in part 3 writing paper. So moving, you have to know what is the storyline. Who are the actors, the main actors especially, and then what are the special effects that being offered, okay, by the movie. Okay, so basically, it's your favorite movie. Okay, cafe or restaurant, how about the menu? The price, the ambience. Okay, the ambience means the situation, okay, the location, okay, so the mood, the atmosphere of the cafe or restaurant. Next one is about special offer, okay, that being offered by the restaurant. So more. So how about the location, the facilities, choices? How about the staff? Are they polite or impolite towards you as the customer? Okay. Next one, novel author. So who is the author? Who wrote the novel? Okay, how about the storyline? Is it has a plot twist? Okay, is it the author is very creative enough? Okay, how the flow of the story, and then what kind of language used? So is it the novel has a very um simple language, okay, and easy can be understood by all of you? Okay, next one is the resort. Okay, so the location, the staff, facilities, nature, TV show. How about the content? Okay, so it is about what? Okay, is it a documentary? Is it motivational talks by somebody? Okay, for example, what is the concept? Who is the host? Okay, is a local host? Okay, or we are invited? Okay, overseas from overseas, for example. Okay, so next one is about a concert. So songs, guest artists, concept. Okay, competition. So how about the quality? Okay, is it a good match? Okay, so how about the players, the contestant, competitiveness, and last but not least is the result. So make sure you cover all these areas, okay, for writing a review. Okay, so this is one of examples of question or stimulus, okay, for writing a review. So you recently saw this notice in a magazine. Okay, so this is the question. Reviews required. Have you watched any interesting movies lately? Send us your review. Say what you enjoyed about the movie. Would you recommend the movie to your friends? Why? So the best reviews will be published in our newsletter. Write your review. So this is an example of the question. Okay. So this is about what? Okay. Yes, definitely. So it is about movie review. Okay. So let's say if the question is about movie review, what you have to do is you have to you have to specify. Okay, so you have to list out one of the best movie, which is your favorite movie. Okay, for example, Transformers. Okay, so what is the title? Okay, you have to know who is the director, who is the producer, of course, the actors. Okay, the main actors. Okay, so what kind of genre? Is it comedy? Is it action-packed movie? Okay. So next one, technical elements. Okay, how about the sounds? How about the graphics? Okay, how about the cinematography and original soundtracks or special effects, for example. So last but not least, the plot or summary of the movie. It is very important, okay, because when you are writing a review, it is very important for you to make sure you know the synopsis, the short synopsis for your review. Okay, so meaning to say you are not supposed to to tell the audience or to tell the readers the whole story. Okay, from the beginning up to the ending of the story. No, you are not supposed to do that. Okay, because there's no spoilers. Okay, you cannot tell the readers. If you tell the readers the whole story, so what is the purpose of doing this review? Okay, so because the readers might know already what happened to the main actor and of course the ending of the story, so they would not come to the cinema to watch this movie anymore, right? Because they know already the story, right? So next one. Okay. Okay, so this is another type of review. Okay, the first one, okay, is about movie review. So this is second type. Okay, so this is about an island resort. Okay, reviews about island resort. So let's take a look at the question. Okay, you recently saw a notice in a travel magazine. Reviews required. Have you been to an island resort lately? Send us your review. What did you like about the place? Would you encourage your friends to visit this place? Why? So the best review will be published in our website. Write your review. Okay, so basically this is about a resort, island resort. Okay, so this is about accommodation, penginapan. So resort, hotel, chalet, homestay. So it is similar. Okay, so it's about review. Okay, so next one. Okay, so when you want to do a review regarding a hotel, homestay, chalet, or resort. Okay, so these are a few of vocabularies that can help you, okay, to do your review. Okay, for example, first of all, okay, you want to mention about the rooms, okay, at the hotel. So you might say it has a cozy king size bed or cozy queen size bed. Okay. Next one is air conditioned room. Okay, several room facilities available. So this one maybe is about they are hair dryer. Okay, and then they are free Wi-Fi. Okay, at the room. Okay, the luxurious room. Okay, so as you can see in the picture just now, okay, so it's very expensive, right? So luxurious. Okay, so next one, if you want to mention about the staff, okay, so the staff is pleasant, okay, cordially welcome you, okay, so the staff are able to speak English, so English speaking staff, and then they are so efficient and polite receptionists. So those are a few sentences that you might use, okay, in order to do a review regarding the staff of the hotel or homestay, for example. Next one, how about at the lobby of the hotel? So normally for the luxurious hotel, they might have a grand chandelier. Okay, nampak tak lampu yang besar tu? Okay. So it's very, very exclusive and grand, right? So next one, if you want to mention about the food, okay, at the hotel, so you can use a few examples, okay, of vocabs like a plethora of mouth-watering cuisines. Okay, so what is a plethora? So a plethora means a plenty. So banyak, okay, a plenty of mouth-watering cuisine. But sometimes you can write a plethora of mouth-watering cuisines. So if you do not want to write cuisines, you can replace it with um, dishes. Okay, so a plethora of mouth-watering dishes. Okay, next one, free buffet breakfast. So most of the hotels, okay, especially 4 or 5 stars hotel, they might offer you a free buffet breakfast. Sarapan percuma. So this is very, very, very important, right? Okay, so this is very interesting about that hotel. So next one is about authentic Oriental dishes. So authentic means original. Okay, and then Oriental dishes is mostly is about Chinese dishes. Okay, so take a refreshing deep into a rooftop swimming pool. Okay, I'm sure in Malaysia there are not so many hotels that offer this kind of swimming pool, which is a rooftop swimming pool. So where you can take a refreshing dip into this swimming pool, and then you can take a look. Okay, the whole city. Okay, for example, if you're going to Alostar, you can see the whole Alostar. Okay, from the top. Okay, so it's very interesting and exciting, right? Okay, so next one. So these are the basic vocabularies that you can use, okay, for hotel or homestay or chalet review. Sorry. Okay, next one. So for the layout of a review, okay, so it is very important to organize. Okay, you have to plan how many paragraphs that you are supposed to write for a review. Okay, so basically, okay, we might have 5 paragraphs. Okay, as you can see, paragraph 1 up to paragraph 5. So paragraph 1 is the introduction, where you are supposed to give the general information. For example, if you want to make a movie review, so you have to give the general information about the movie. For example, what is the title? First and foremost. Okay, second one is about who is the director, who is the director, or who is the what is the date. Okay, is a globally released, for example. So those kind of information should be in the first paragraph, introduction. Second paragraph is about overview or brief summary. So if you want to write a movie review, of course, you have to know the short synopsis of the movie. Okay, so you have to put it in your second paragraph. Next one, paragraph 3, paragraph 4. So this one, after you have read the question, you know already what kind of task that you are supposed to be fulfilled. And then you have to know what are the content points. Okay, the task and content points is the same. So let's say the question have 3 content points, C1, C2, C3, or T1, T2, or T3. So basically, please put it in paragraph 3 and paragraph 4. Last but not least, paragraph 5 is a closure where you are supposed to make a recommendation. So remember, the recommendation you have to put in the last paragraph. Okay? So when you write your essay, okay, writing a review, so there are 4 elements that is very important because you are going to be assessed on these 4 types of element. The first one is content. The second one is communicative achievement. The third one is organization. The fourth one is the language. I'm sure you all know already about this one. Okay, so for contents, there are 5 marks. So focus on fulfillment of tasks. All content is relevant to the task. The target reader is fully informed. make sure all the requirements are fulfilled. So this is very important. So on the T1, T2, T3, so you have to write and put it in your review. Okay, so nothing is left out. So with this kind of strategy, the target reader is fully informed. Okay, they know all the information already. Okay, next one. So this is an example how you are going to analyze what is a T1, T2, T3. So it's kind of revision for us, right? So we have done this one in the first part. Okay, so the content points or the tasks they are supposed to be fulfilled. Okay, so for example, this one, have you watched any interesting movies lately? So the question asks you when you watch this movie. So this is your T1. You have to mention in your review. Okay, next one, say what you enjoyed about the movie. So this is your T2. Okay, so would you recommend the movie to your friends? Yes, okay, you would like to recommend this movie to your friend. Okay, so that is your T3. Okay, last is about why, where you are supposed to give the reasons why would you like to recommend this movie to your friend. Okay, so that one should be your T4. So when you complete from T1, T2, T3, and T4, so you are able to make your readers really understand, okay, about all the informations and the task is fulfilled. Okay, so when the task is fulfilled, you get 5 marks already for the content, right? So next one is communicative achievement is also 5 marks. Effective use of conventions of the communicative task, right? Format and tone. So remember for part 3 is a format. Okay, so the format is very important. But don't worry, let's say if you do not know about the format, so we are not going to deduct your marks, okay? But make sure the tone, okay? For example, if you are writing a review, when the examiner or when the readers read your essay, oh, okay, they know already from the tone of the essay is about a review, so you will get marks under communicative achievement or CA. Okay, so don't worry about the format, okay? But please, if you know the format, use the right format, okay? So basically, this is about factual, descriptive, informative, and persuasive. Okay, of course, when you are writing a review, you want to persuade people, okay, to go and watch this movie. Okay, hold readers' attention, meaning to say the readers are able to understand. They are not supposed to reread again and again, okay, for the same information, searching for the information. Okay, good intro and conclusion. So when you have a good intro, you might attract, okay, the reader's attention. Okay, next one, organization, 5 marks as well. So ideas well organized and coherent. So meaning to say you have your paragraph and then you have your ideas. Okay, you are using linkers and cohesive devices, okay, to make sure the ideas are linked smoothly. Okay, effective use of variety of cohesive devices. So you are supposed to use variety of cohesive devices. Haha. Ta-da-da! Okay, cohesive devices. So these are a few examples of cohesive devices. Okay, that you can use. Okay, in your essay when you want to add some points. Okay, when you are supposed to arrange something according to the sequence. Okay, okay. So this is about the process. So you may have the sequencing, okay, cohesive devices. And then if you want to emphasize something, okay, you want to contrast, okay, you want to compare and cause and effect, okay, exceptions and illustrating where you give some examples. So let's say in your essay, do not keep repeating using the same cohesive devices or linkers. Okay, for example, if you want to put example in your essay, okay, don't use for example for 2 or 3 times. Okay, so try to use another uh, cohesive devices or linkers. Okay, for example, okay, you are using such as, okay, for instance, and etc. Okay, this one. Language, 5 marks. Okay, so language display a range of vocabs with appropriate less common lexemes. Use simple and complex grammatical forms. Use a variety of sentence structure, occasional slips, and errors. So basically for language, you have to make sure you have a variety of vocabs, okay, and then the sentence structure must be very, okay, for example, you have simple sentence, you have complex sentence, and you have compound sentence, okay. Okay, be prepared with language used to persuade, to convince, or to recommend. Okay, so these are some of the lists, okay, that you can use in your writing a review. Okay, when you want to write a review, okay, so basically there are many types of reviews. So actually I have mixed up all the sentences, okay, that you can use to persuade, to convince, or to recommend. So why not? You are using these school holidays, try to categorize, okay, these of the sentence. Which one can be used for a hotel review? Which one can be used for the restaurant review? Which one can be used for the movies and etc. Okay, so now let's take a look at the first one. You must not miss the chance to visit the heritage site. Okay, so this one is about accommodation, is it? No? Okay, second one, I am very positive or certain you will love the cheesecake at ABC Cafe. Okay, so this one is about restaurant, right? For sure, undoubtedly, indisputably, irrefutably, and restaurants serve the best chicken rice in town. Okay, so again, it's about the restaurant. Obviously, clearly, apparently, the resort is always favored by tourists. So this one is about the hotel, right? About resort. So accommodation. I am crazy about the sound effects in the movie. So this one is about the movie. I adore all the polite staff at the cafe. So this one is mentioned about the cafe. I'm a big fan of its fish and chips. It's about the restaurant. Both of my brother and I are fond of online games. So this is about when you are reviewing about online games. Okay, maybe one type of online game. Okay, the storyline appeals to me. So storyline it can be for movie. Okay, so it can be for the book or novel, right? I'm always passionate about something. My favorite actor or actress. So this one you want to mention you love the actor or actress of the movie. Okay, or maybe one of the character of the novel. Okay, you can apply sorry this sentence. Okay, next one. Watch the movie or go to the cafe at least once. You will definitely fall in love with it. Okay, so this one is for the movie or cafe. Okay, go to the cafe, resort, or mall and experience its ambience. So you will not regret it. Okay, so this one, cafe, resort, and mall. 13 is highly entertaining or rewarding. Okay, so this one can be used, okay, so different kind of review. Don't miss it. Don't miss a chance to visit the place. Read the autobiography. Okay, so this one is about a place. Okay, visit. Okay, so next one is about the book or novel. Okay, for example, autobiography is a book. Okay, so it is well worth watching. It's well worth reading. It's well worth visiting. It is well worth tasting. Kau tak boleh tukar-tukar. Okay, kalau it's about the movie, so it's well worth watching. But if it is about a book, it's well worth reading. Okay, so next one is certainly at the top of my list of good books. Okay, so this one is for the books. Okay, book review. It is certainly at the top of my list of good cafes. Is it certainly at the top of my list of good movies? Okay, so this is kind of recommendation. Okay, that's supposed to be in your last sentence. Oh, sorry, last paragraph. Okay, next one. It is a must. Okay, you will get hooked to it once you have watched. or try or read it. Okay, next one. Everything about the game, event, mall, movie, or book is spectacular. So number 19, you can apply to all type of review. Okay, is it about the game? Okay, is it about an activity or event? Is it about a mall or movie or book? Okay, so you are mentioning is about spectacular. So it's wonderful, right? So I would vote it as the book or cafe or movie of the year. Okay, so we need to say this is the best ever movie, cafe or book of the year. Okay, so this is a very strong recommendation. Okay, next one. Okay, X. Okay, so something, okay, offers more than everything that you wish. Of course, this one applies to all type of review. We are always looking forward to going back there for another wonderful experience. So this one, it can be for cafe, restaurant, hotel, or resort. Okay, the atmosphere, service, facility is beyond my expectation. Melangkaui apa yang dijangkakan. Beyond my expectation. So it's very good comment, right? So everything about for example, the hotel is perfect. The restaurant is perfect. I give the hotel a 5-star quality. Definitely, okay, 5-star, okay, for the hotel. Okay, the one word to describe it extraordinary. So this one can apply to all type of review. Most of the things about the hotel are impressive. Okay, most of the things about the restaurants are impressive. So you can use for this for different types of reviews. Okay. So next one, if you want to give your preferences, of course, in a review, okay, bila kamu buat ulasan, okay, sometimes, okay, you will try to give your preference. Apa yang kamu nak? Okay, what do you prefer? Your preference, and then you want to give suggestion, okay, cadangan. So maybe cadangan that will improve that kind of situation, that will improve the restaurants. Okay, so for example, here from number 1 to number 4. Okay, number 1, I would love to suggest a resort by the sea. This is simply because, so this one you want to suggest to your friends or family members. Okay, so you have to put the reason why. For example, you believe that if you went to a resort by the sea, it will make you release all the stress. Okay, it will calm your mind. You will be peaceful. Okay, facing the sea. Okay, next one. I am very keen on outdoor activities. So if that place offer you some outdoor activities, so you want to tell, okay, the readers about it. Next one, going to a zoo would be a perfect choice for your family, for you and your family. Okay, so this outing can be wonderful and can strengthen your family relationship. Okay, for example, flying fox should be on top of your list of things to do at the park. Okay, so this is another suggestion. Okay, next one. Be prepared to write about likes and dislikes. So you have to read the instruction of the question carefully. Okay, so if the task, okay, you are supposed to write a good review about a movie, for example, or about a restaurant, for example. So good comment. So you have to put all your expressions and sentences based on good comment. But let's say if the question asks you to do a review and give bad comments. Okay, maksud dia ada komen yang tak okay. Okay, the restaurant is not good. Okay, you have to state why, and why. Okay, so these are a few examples. Okay, I've given here. Okay, if you like, okay, if you want to put good comments, okay, for the review, okay. First one reason I am in favor of the concert is that it features more than 5 popular superstars. This one is very positive. A good side of the biography is simple and clear language. Again, is a good one. Another positive aspect to be highlighted is the great storyline. Okay, so this is very positive. The novel has many strengths and one of them is inspirational messages. So this one is the good comment. How about the bad comments? Okay, one criticism, the word criticism. Okay, the poor service of one waiter. So the major downside of the book is its high price. Okay, so harga dia mahal. Okay, that one is quite pricey, so expensive, right? Okay, so that one is might be bad comments. That's why one of the drawbacks of the movie is length. Maybe the length of the movie is too long. Okay, dia panjang sangat lah. Okay, so it's quite bored. Okay, next one. Be prepared with words to write a review. Okay, so this one is one of the words, okay, that you can use, okay, to describe, okay, about your comment. Okay, this one from number one, okay, excellent. So meaning to say there are a few words or vocabs that you can use, okay, to put it as excellent. Okay, maksudnya selain kamu guna perkataan the word excellent, ada lagi perkataan-perkataan lain. Okay, that you can use. For example, super, outstanding, fantastic, great. Okay, that one to mention the good, you can use fine, worthy, acceptable, and reasonable. How about satisfactory? Memuaskan. Okay, so common, mediocre, and average. Next one is a bad. Okay, so meaning to say lacking, something is lacking, unpleasant, insufficient, poor, horrible, terrible, awful. Okay, so these are the words or vocabs that you can use. Okay, next one. This is about relevant adjectives. So if you want to mention about something, you can use adjective to elaborate it. Okay, so for example, you want to mention about the movie, about the novel, about the food, or about the staff, about the facility or services. Okay, so you can use a few different adjective. Okay, so for example, take a look at number two. The book or movie, entertaining, enchanting, enjoyable. Okay, the third one, movie or show, is it humorous? Okay, amusing, hilarious. The third one, how about the food and the drink? Is it delicious, appetizing, mouth-watering? Okay, how about the style? Light, well-mannered, courteous. Okay, how about the game? Is it engaging, engrossing, additive? Last one, hotel. Impressive, luxurious, or majestic? Okay, so this one is a few examples again. Okay, as you can see on the slide, okay, the movie, is it boring? Is it a dull or dreary? Okay, the movie uninteresting, dry, or unexciting. So it is a few adjective for you. Okay, so this one is for negative. Just now is about positive adjective. Okay, meaning to say if you want to say something that is lacking, okay, bad comment, okay, not so good about the restaurant or the cafe or the staff. So you can use this adjective. Okay, so for example, take a look at number four, staff. So the staff, okay, polite. So another one for the not the good one is we use impolite. Maksud dia tak sopan kan? Okay. Offensive, ill-mannered. Maksud dia perangai tak apa-apa. Okay. So we use this kind of adjective. Okay. Next one. Okay. Be prepared with useful phrases not to recommend. Okay, so this one, if you would not like to recommend certain place or certain book, novel, movie, okay, to the audience or to your friends, okay, you can use some of useful phrases, okay. So, for example, it is an average cafe. Biasa-biasa je. Okay. So, don't bother with this one. Okay, number two, some food served or the resort facilities are not fascinating at all. Okay. So next one, there is another one thing about the book or hotel that fails to impress me. Tak menarik minat langsung. Okay, fails to impress. Okay. And so to be honest, there are many other better cafes. Okay, ada lagi cafe-cafe yang lebih okay daripada yang ni kan. Okay, then this one. Okay, next one, I have one words to describe it. Ada satu perkataan je saya nak describe. Disappointing, unworthy. Okay, next, there is nothing good about the restaurant. There is nothing good about the hotel. There's nothing good about the book. I only give the okay, hotel a 3-star quality. Okay. Okay, so the hotel fails to impress me. Okay, the same as number 3, I think. So the service or facility is below average. My family and I have a bad experience there. Okay, maksudnya pengalaman buruk lah. Okay, when you go there. Okay, so after we have done, okay, I have given you some of the phrases, some of the expressions, some of the sentences that you might use to put in your review. Whether it is a good review about something or is it about is a bad review about something. Okay, so now let's take a look about a movie review. So this is an example of a movie review. Okay, so Home Alone. Home Alone is a popular family movie. The McAllister family are going on vacation to Paris. They are preparing their belongings and Kevin gets into argument. His mom orders him upstairs to his room and told to stay there. He declares that he wishes he had no family. So again, this is a movie review. So in the first paragraph, okay, so it's about telling what is the main idea of the story already. Okay, or not story of the movie. Okay, it's about Home Alone. Okay, and then in the morning, McAllister rush to leave the airport to catch their flight. Okay, as you can see here, still about the story. The third paragraph, okay, wakes up shortly, realizes that family are gone, still about the story. The two burglars try to break into the house. However, Kevin sets traps for them. So basically, paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is about the synopsis. Okay, the short synopsis about the story. As they finally return home and overjoyed, Kevin hugs his mom. So the synopsis, okay, is actually from the starting of the story up to the ending of the story. Okay. So when you take a look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, paragraph number 6. Personally, I think that Home Alone is a great classic film to watch. The storylines and the plots of the whole movie is great. And it is all goes very well together. So this is the comment, okay, about the story. What do you like about the moving. Apa yang kamu suka? Okay, so this is based on your personal point of view. You want to know what is happening next. Okay, the movie contains some great comedy and amusing scenes like the funny traps that are set by Kevin and the tactics that he does. I found the film fun, interesting, exciting, entertaining every time. So as you can see, there are many adjectives that we use, okay, to mention how good the movie is. Okay. And then I would also highly recommend it to anybody who likes comedy style movies of any age. Okay, so this is about recommendation. Last paragraph. I would personally recommend this movie to anyone, regardless of their age range. It is definitely a movie which fails to disappoint. Maksudnya tidak menghampakan. Okay. So all of you, please take a look at this one. How many marks that you would like to give to this candidate, for example? How about the content? How about the CA? How about the organization? And last one, how about the language? Okay. Oh, okay. So for the content, okay, so this fellow got 4. Okay. So didn't really tell why it is recommended. As you can see, the recommendation at the last paragraph, I would personally recommend this movie to anyone, regardless of their age range. It's definitely a movie which fails to disappoint. So basically, the recommendation here is too short. Okay, sikit saja dia bagi. Okay, tapi adalah the second last paragraph, highly recommend it to anybody who likes comedy style movies of any age. Okay, adalah. Tapi sikit lah. Okay, so content, okay, they are four. Okay, so for the second last paragraph, okay, personally, I think that Home Alone is a great classic film to watch. Okay, so definitely in that paragraph, okay, it's actually mentioned why he or she like this movie. Okay, so the content is four. It's good, right? Okay, next one, we move on to communicative achievement, the CA. Okay, so this student get 5 marks. Okay, effective use of the conventions of the communication task, right communication. Okay, right format of a review. Okay, correct. So there is a title there. Okay, so and then the tone. Okay, the tone is actually writing a review, right? Okay, next one is appropriate tone and style. So the style is really about writing a re- review where there is a short synopsis there, and then there is why this person liked this movie, and then it ended with a recommendation. So definitely this is a writing a review. Okay, so for the format is actually you have to write the title, okay, on top, okay, in the middle, okay, and then written by. Okay, so written by and then your name. So that is the format. But don't worry if you forgot about the format. Okay, you just straight away write it as an essay. Okay, so we know from the tone of the essay, it is writing a review. So you are not going to, don't worry about it. We are not going to deduct your marks. Okay. So next one is about organization. Okay, can you take a look okay, at the words that being highlighted with blue? Okay, so there is the linkers or cohesive devices that being used. Okay, so for example, we have conjunctions. Okay, we have and. Okay, and then we have however, we have meanwhile, personally. Okay, when you want to give your opinions. Okay, so this is a very good of organization, but mostly they are very basic. Okay, simple linking words being used and effective use of cohesive devices here. Language, simple words or sentences are effectively used. Mostly basic words are used. Okay, as you can see, okay, the words in green, okay, so it's very simple words being used. So that's why this fellow get only 3. Okay, next, it's your turn. Okay, I have here 3 sample of review. Okay, so let's take a look at sample 1. Okay, so read first about this sample. So of course, this is a movie review, right? Okay, we are focusing on movie review. Okay, so how about the content? So how about the paragraph? Okay, so is it okay? Now, okay, as you can see here from the first paragraph, okay, the candidate already give general information about the movie. So this is title, Conjuring, The Conjuring. Okay, so basically, what is the main idea about the movie? There is no director. Okay, there is no the date of being released, for example. Okay, and then for straight away, a second paragraph. Okay, the candidate started with a long synopsis. I think from paragraph 2 towards the end. Sampai last tu kalau tengok kan. The last paragraph, okay, is still mention about the synopsis. Okay, the storyline. Okay, so for that is why this fellow only get 2 marks for the content because it didn't mention on what you enjoyed. Ada tak dia cerita? Apa benda yang dia suka dalam cerita ni? Tak ada kan? Okay. Next one, recommendation. Ada tak? Last paragraph. Tak ada. Still about the story. Okay, the synopsis again. So that's why you get low marks for content. Okay, so communicative achievement, because you do not provide all the information, so you cannot hold the reader's attention. Okay, so that is why you get only 1 mark over there, because you only provide them with the synopsis. Okay, not the information about the movie. Organization. Okay, so they are using only a conjunction and but, so, and because. Okay, so that's why you get only 2. Okay, next, language. Okay, so the mixed tenses. Okay, so basically when you already watch a movie, so you can use past past tense. Okay, so if you want to use the present tense when you are telling the story, so make sure you are using present tense. Do not mix up the tenses. Okay, how about sample number 2 here? So sample number 2, okay, is a Frozen 2. The first one is about the gender information, and then second paragraph is about the synopsis, the short synopsis. Okay. Last paragraph. Okay. All in all, it's a great film packed with just not just fairy tales, but also comedies and musical from one scene to another. Okay. So the recommendation is where the last second sentence. Okay. I would highly recommend to all film lovers, especially fans of this kind of film genre. Okay. So for this one, the content is only 3. You didn't mention what you enjoy about the movie. Okay, there is no reason for the recommendation. It's only 2 sentences over there. You would highly recommend for all film lovers. That's all. Okay. So organization, so mostly use linking words, okay, with the blue ones. But when, who, okay, and a bit of cohesive devices, though, all in all, okay. Then how about the language? Single words errors. Okay, great use of sophisticated vocab. So some of the vocabs are very good. Okay, as you can see throughout the essay. Last one, sample number 3. So it's about the Zootopia. Okay, so how about the comment of this one? Okay, so this one 4 marks for content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. As you can see, the first paragraph is about general information, the title, the director, okay? And then the second paragraph, the synopsis about the story. Okay, it's only 1 paragraph. The third paragraph is about what do you like about the movie. Okay, the last one, the recommendation. So recommendation is quite um many information there. Okay, so that is why this type of essay is very good. Okay, so now I've given you all the information, okay, all types of samples, okay, for the writing a review. So hopefully, okay, for this part 3 essay writing, it's very important for you to know your strength and your weaknesses, because in this part 3, there are 4 types of essays, okay, so you have to know which one is the essay is the best for you. Okay, for example, you have done so many practices on report, articles, review, and story. So ask your teacher, consult with your teacher, which one is the best for you, which one that will make you get the best mark for your part 3. So please take note. Okay, so I think that's all for today. So good luck for your SPM 2023. Okay, so I hope all of you are enjoying your school holidays, but please make sure score well for your exam. Okay, especially in English paper. Goodbye.